Hello. Today we are going to start with a new topic of sociology, that is, sociology and its relationship with law and other social sciences. Sociology and law are the two interwoven topics. Society is directly related to sociology, and in this matter, every society follows certain laws. We all know that for the betterment of the people and for the growth of the society and to control the human behavior, every society is having certain laws. They follow certain laws. Therefore, laws are essential part of society. Sociology help law to better understand society for smoother regulation and formation of laws. Similarly, the law is important to regulate a society. Norms, custom, tradition, all are these come under the law. If the law did not exist, then the society would not be less than a jungle. There is a relationship between sociology and law. Basically, all laws are meant for the betterment of society, which is a core subject matter of sociology. A good lawyer must try to understand how laws are impacting the society. Laws also have to be amended in the various time according to the changes in the society. A human needs certain rules and regulation to keep them on track, and hence laws were made. These laws are made and established by society itself or government are elected to formulate these laws. There is a relationship between sociology and law. Basically, all laws are meant for the betterment of the society, and it is a subject matter of sociology. As I said, a good lawyer must try to understand how the laws are affecting the society. What is the impact of the law so that accordingly the amendments can be done. If the law is not effective, then changes are required, then accordingly the amendments can be done. And the law should be always with the need of the society. According to the society, the laws should be there so that the laws will be more effective. So there is an inseparable exists between the law and society. Law is a form of social control. In sociology, social control is simply a mechanism using government by the government which regulates the activities of individuals within any society. With law being a perfect example, the judicial system and the law enforcement agencies such as police or even the militaries are also used as forms of social control as they are able to exert punishment upon the populace if any law is broken. In sociology, we would say that law is social control over society. To have a harmonious society, one needs to build laws. Social control is basically a component utilized by the administration which manages the exercise of all people inside any general public. With the law being an immaculate illustration, when something is orderly, people tend to ignore and take it lightly. Law is a societal phenomenon. Often, law and sociology are seen as two different trains or domains and different groups of information. However, law and sociology has similar subject matter, such as both evolves around the social relationship, principles, social control, commitments, and desire coming from specific social status and connections between or among people and society. Often laws get neglected due to the development in society. So, as the social change occur, there must be change in law. The amendment in law should be there. All collective human life is directly or indirectly shaped by law. Law is like a knowledge, an essential and all pervasive fact of the social condition. Hence, in simple words, law is an essential element of society and society works smoothly with the law. Both go in hand. One needs to understand society's different elements for better law formation and enforcement. And same goes for society to have peaceful and well structured society. Laws should be followed. Let's understand the relationship of sociology with other social sciences. As we know that sociology is not an independent science like the other sciences. For the study of sociology, we need the help of all the social sciences. Sociology is the science of society. As a social science, it attempts to study social life as a whole. But for the understanding of social life as a whole, sociology requires the help of other social sciences which studies a particular aspect of society. Economics studies the economic aspect, whereas the political science studies the political aspect. Hence, it is obvious that other social sciences are closely related to sociology. Sociology is considered as the mother of social sciences. Let's understand the relationship between the sociology and political science. Each and every each and every social problem has a political cause. Political science is a part of sociology. Hence, sociology depends on political science to comprehend itself. To understand different political events, sociology takes the help from the political science. Sociology draw conclusions depend on the political science. Any change in the political system or nature of power structure bring changes in the society. Hence, sociology take the help of political science to understand the changes in society. Hence, both are interdependent. Political science deals with the social group which live, develop, and work under the sovereignty of a state. In political science, we study about government, state sovereignty, thus the state and social group cannot be separated from each other. In the same way, many social institutions, that is family, church, etc., work in close cooperation with the state. Since the form of government, the nature of governmental organs, the laws, the laws and sphere of the state activity are determined by the social process. It shall therefore be quite correct to say that without sociological background, the study of political science will be incomplete. Similarly, political science also depend as the sociology depend on the political science. Similarly, the political science also depend on sociology. Political science is a part of sociology. To understand the part, it is necessary to understand the whole. Almost all the political problems has a social cause, and for the solution of these political problems, political science take the help of sociology. Sociology and history. As the mother of social science, sociology has close and intimate relationship with all the other social sciences. Accordingly, it has a close relationship with history because present society be a symbol of past. Relationship between the two is so close and intimate. It is not only the study of the past, but also establishes relation with past and future. That's why it is said history is microscope of the past, the horoscope of the present, and the telescope of the future. Sociology and history are very much interrelated. History is the reconstruction of man's past and achievement from the dim past to present. History is a storehouse of records and treasure of knowledge. It supplies material to various social science, including sociology. History contains records even with regards to social matter. It contains information about different stages of human life, modes of life, custom and manners, social institutions, etc. This information about the past is of great help to study sociology. A sociology has to make use of historical records. Example, if anyone want to study the impact of Islamic culture on the Hindu culture, he has to refer to the Muslim conquest of India, for which he is dependent on history. Sociology often make the use of comparative methods in the study, and for which they depend on history. Sociology provides the social background for the study of history. Let's understand the relation between the sociology and economics. Sociology is a science of society. It is concerned with association of human beings. Sociology is the study of human interaction and interrelation, their condition and consequences. But economics deal with economic activities of man. means the fact that the society is influenced by the economic factor, while economic processes are largely determined by social environment, clearly proves the relationship between the sociology and economics is very intimate. Sociology studies economic relation and not economic processes. It studies the general methods by which man cooperate to meet their material need. It also aims at the study of man. As such, it has to study how man satisfy his wants, distribution of resources, marketing, banking, etc. Many of the issues of sociology and economics are common. Example, unemployment problem, mainly an economic phenomena, but has a social aspect. So if we have to look for the causes and effect, we have to study with we have to study sociology. Economics traces the economic causes and find out and provide the suggestion for it. Other common issues for economic and sociology are population, economic planning, poverty, etc. It concerned with the activity of man such as production, consumption, distribution, and exchange. It concerned with the material needs of the man as well as his material welfare. If we want to study any social problem, we have to peep in the economic background also. If we want to find out why people commit suicide so much in a particular society, then we have to we have to study the economic also. We have to look for the economic background, that what was the economic background of the person, with how many people were employed in the family, whether he was doing any job or not, whether that income was sufficient for the family to maintain or not, etc. So economics and sociology, they are having intimate bonding. Economic welfare is a part of social welfare. For the solution of different economic problems such as inflation, poverty, unemployment, etc. Knowledge and Knowledge and research in the field of economics generally contribute to sociology. It enriched the field of sociology. Each and every social problem has an economic cause. For the solution of social problem like dowry, suicide, sociologists take the help of economics. Anthropology. Anthropology concerns individual culture in a society rather than the society as a whole. Anthropology studies all the varieties of people throughout the world, beginning with the earliest human being who lived over 1 million years ago and study development of man until the present day. Hence, social anthropology is closely related to sociology. It throws light to human factors of social setup and its evolution. Sociology studies the group life of individual living in a complex society. Anthropology studies study of man from his earliest time to present. It also focus a lot on the tribal societies and culture. Anthropology it focus on what might be termed as the primitive culture. As I told you, that is to study, it focus on the tribal society and culture also. Anthropology's place is special emphasis on language, kinship pattern, and culture artifacts. Psychology. Psychology takes the individual out of his or her social circumstances and examines the mental process, examines the mental process that occur within that person. Psychologists study the human brain and how it functions, considering issues such as memory, dream, learning, and perception, etc. Psychology is a science of human behavior. It deals with mental process of individual, his emotions, his motivations, his memory, his fear, his emotion, his dreams. It is study the influence of group life on the mental development of individual. Psychology take the help of sociology in understanding the human behavior and nature. Some of the areas are very common with sociology and psychology, like public opinion, mob behavior, rights, etc. Thank you.